I was thinking about the word faith the other day, and it got me thinking, because you never have faith in something sinister or horrible. You always have faith in something good, something beautiful, something, a miracle, something amazing, life, or, things of that nature. You never have faith in, I really hope, I have faith that person, gets sick and unalives themselves. You never have faith in that. You only have faith in amazing things. Now, I believe if everyone in this world started, because we all, as a human being, we have essentially, we all, I believe, at least the human people out here, I think that maybe we're dealing with some unhuman people out here, some soulless bot type deal people. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure from the people that I've met in my life, most people that other than maybe, like I said, like a serial killer, I don't know, most people understand the difference between right and wrong. They understand. And whether they do the wrong thing, they might do the wrong thing. A lot of people do the wrong thing all the time, but it might be for the right reason, okay? A lot of people do the wrong thing for the right reason, and it might not necessarily be the wrong thing to you, to me, to whoever. However, there are rules, there are laws, so it might be the wrong thing for somebody else. The idea is, if we can all do the right thing, try and just do the next right thing, right? Try and do what makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel good about, when you do something nice for other people, it makes you feel good about yourself. If you can keep doing that, if everyone can start to live that way and live in goodness, we'll say, that to me is living in godliness, because good and God are, one and the same, okay? Everything good is God. Everything that God gives us is good, and everything that God wants us to do is good, and He gives us the ability to do what we want, choose what we want, choose whether we take the high road or the low road, and we have the ability to choose. He also instilled in us that feeling when like this just doesn't feel right. Now, again, if everyone started living on the good side of things, I believe that is going to change the vibration, because positive things positive things have higher vibrations. Negative things have lower vibrations. If we're living negatively, if we're living, in a sinister way, then that is going to attract negative. Negative attracts negative. It's just going to be a mess, which it has been for a long time. And I think if we start following our hearts, doing good things, helping one another, like, honest to God, if I want $1 million right now today, I'd give half of it away, but I wouldn't give it to the Salvation Army or any of these places. I would personally create things and that I would then make accessible to the people that needed it, because I am no longer trust any of these entities, any of these nonprofits, any of these places. I don't trust them. Most places, when you donate money to, a very small percentage of the money you donated goes to the cause. The rest goes to the non-profit, and they fill each other's bank accounts all year, and at the end of the fiscal year, they make sure there's $0 in the account. That's what a non-profit is. Doesn't mean that the money's going to the cause. 1 penny of every dollar might be going to the cause. The rest is filling the pockets of these losers. Frankly, I'm sick of it, I really am. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the bullshit. So I am here to try and help wake people up. And I believe that if we all do the right thing, try and help each other, share knowledge, accept each other for what we all believe in, because we all have different beliefs based on how we were raised. And I am going to say it, 99.999% of those beliefs are nonsense. They're not real, but they're beliefs. People believe it. So I'm not here to, make fun of your belief. I'm not. What I'm here to do is I read information and then I report it to you. And you can choose what you think. I know what I think. I think that religions are, what they're talking about is the sky. Okay, it's about the sky. It's about the movement of the sun. It's about the celestial bodies. All of it, all the different religions. Okay, you have polar deities and solar deities. Okay, and you also have lunar deities. And these things have been talked about in the Bible, in every religion ever. So that's it. Okay, everything else is just they don't know. Science doesn't know. Okay, they make up a ton of crap and they don't know. At the end of the day, they don't. They lie. They cover the truth. They do more lying and covering the truth than actually discovering anything true. But that's the way it's set up. That's the way it is. It's government funded everything. It's utter nonsense. You know, if you're 40 years old and you have been doing this as long as I have, and you've seen it from different angles and you studied the stuff, you would know what I'm talking about. So I highly just recommend people study it. I'm not going to get into an argument war with you on comments. If you message me some out of control thing, I don't have time to answer you. I just don't. I work 50, 60 hours a week. So does my wife. Sorry, I don't. I do this for free. I have a website, and, you know, I have a handful of very generous people that subscribe to my page and subscribe $5 a month and have access to my phone number, some other extra content, and a podcast I'm going to be putting on there probably in the next couple of days. And then my newest book, which should be going on also in the next couple of days. And all my books are accessible from there. You just pay the monthly thing. You can download all the books. And I'm coming out with, you know, as soon as I'm done this book, I'm starting another one. And I've been pumping them out like about, you know, 1 or 2 a year. So, excuse me, the cold that will never go away. You know what I mean? But I love you all, seriously. And you don't have to become a paying subscriber. You can subscribe to the mailing list. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I do so many different things. Please. And I do it all by myself. So it's, you know, I'm not a website designer. All right. I'm a musician. That's how I started. I'm a musician. And, you know, I didn't even start as a truther. I'm just a musician and a guy that studies history, ancient history, you know, mythology, religion. I that's what I study, and I've been a musician, you know. So this is I fell into this because I just, over the last, you know, I have only been doing it a year and a half, and I never had a social media page. So I really, I don't know. I fell into it because I got so sick of watching lies and watching the algorithm, just stupid nonsense. And, you know, there's a handful of truthers out there that I think are really going at it and really going hard to tell you the truth. And I think that most of the other ones are not. I think that most people are trolling you, trying to make money. And it's sad because I can't make money. I'm not allowed to monetize on these platforms, not any of them. I can't make money per click, per video, per anything. That's why I have to make a website and do all this. They've made it impossible for me to make money because they're trying to shut me up, because they know how it works. Social media, in order to get, you know, followers, especially the way the algorithm is, it takes time. It takes a lot of posting, a lot of time, and if you're busy and you're not making money with this, after a year, 2 years, you're going to be like, what am I doing? I'm not doing this anymore. This is a waste. Total waste of time. And you'll get bitter about it. And I was starting to get bitter because I'd lost two profiles on TikTok that were over 250,000 followers each. So that's 500,000 there. Gone overnight. Can't get them back. I just started losing everything. Instagram profiles gone. So YouTube banned. So it's just never ending. So yeah, it got frustrating. But instead of quitting, because I believe this information that I share should be allowed to be heard by the people that want to hear it. You know, I'm not forcing you to listen, but if you want to hear something, you should have every right to in this free country, shouldn't you? But you know, along the way, I've learned that we're not free. We're citizens. We are, and if you don't know what a citizen is, I highly recommend you figure it out, because it's not a free person in the world. A citizen in America means you are working for them. You're an employee. You work for the corporation of America. Congratulations. Yay. I'm so happy about it. I pay a major majority of every penny that I make goes to the federal government so they can do whatever the hell they want with it. None of it's good. Yippee. So happy for you. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, I'm hearing about people that literally moved to the Philippines or just other places, and the cost of living, the food is so cheap that they can live on like a sixth of the income that they had here in America, which is interesting to me, because I work my ass off. My wife works her ass off. She has to work nights. I have to work days. It's ridiculous. Just to survive with $0 in the bank, because it's all going back out. So that's what I do. I do this for free so that I can help people learn and wake up, because they really, I wish people could wake up. And you know, on that subscriber, I give my phone number, because what I'm trying to create here is, if I'm trying to get enough money. I have the credit right now, thank God, but I'm trying to, don't thank my wife. I'm trying to get enough money together where I can actually purchase a small place, small building, house in somewhere, probably in Massachusetts or Connecticut, and I want to turn it into a learning center and just a place where people can come together. I want to find some different pastors. I'm a pastor myself, but I want to find some different pastors in different, different people that are willing to teach truth. Okay, not this nonsense lie religion that they're teaching, truth. And I want to develop classes and, get a library in there and have AA meetings and NA meetings and resources for people that need housing and food and clothing. I want to really do something. And, it's sad to me when I see billionaires that don't do a damn thing for anybody. It really is sad. What do they do for anyone? They don't do anything, a lot of these people. And I'm not speaking for all of them. There are definitely plenty of celebrities and, people out there that do amazing things for their community and for people. But I'm saying not all of them, not even close. We're talking about a fraction of them. And that's sad to me. But I love you all. Please visit my website and subscribe if you can. And there is a difference too between subscribing to the $5 private thing and just the subscribing to the page. Subscribing to the page is just a mailing list. If you're not prompted to, pay anything, then you're not subscribing to the private thing. So subscribing to the private thing, you literally click members only up top and it'll prompt you. So it's an entirely different page that's not accessible to anyone but the paying subscribers. Sorry to hammer this a million times. I love you all. I'll see you all later. My opinion.